Hello, this is my review of the Pelikan M800 Blue Ocean. This was released in 1993 and this was the first ever Pelikan limited edition. Let's get into the packaging. It comes in this outside packaging which says Blue Ocean limited edition, and you have the certificate that comes with it. And as you can see, that's my number 4491. This is our 5000, and this was the first ever Pelikan limited edition. And this is in mint condition that I got in. So it's basically old new stock. And it comes in this marble box inside that cardboard box where the pen sits when you open it. And you have that plaque that shows your number as well, which is very, very high quality. This was the first ever limited edition, which is very deserving of the title. And as you can see, the name of the model is Blue Ocean, and that resembles a pen. This is demonstrated blue finish, and it has the old Caran d'Ache finial logo on top with two Pelikan checks instead of one that's in the current models. And you have the Pelikan clip, and you have it's actually numbered on the top of the clip. As you can see, 491 and 5000, and it's a demonstrated finish, and you have that star looking thing on the bottom, which is unique to this model. And it's just very beautiful. You can see the inner laying inside mechanism of this pen. This was the first ever demonstrated finish as well. And as you can see, it's a very rich blue, which resembles the ocean, and has a medium nib. This is a two-tone medium nib. As you can see in the logo of the nib as well, it's two Pelikan checks instead of just the one that's in the current logo, which is unique. And this is, as I said, this is an old stock. So this is, when I got this, basically new, because the person never inked it up, besides just using distilled water to clean it. And yeah, this is as one of the best things about M800s and M1000s is you can just unscrew the nib section, which is universal with Pelikan piston filler pens, which I really like. And yeah, I love this pen. This finish is really nice. And this gold and the blue, this Blue Ocean finish, which is one of my grail pens for a while, and I was finally able to get it. Now I'm comparing it to the Pelikan M1000 demonstrator finish. As you can see, this is the little brother. Now the Pelikan 1000 Stresemann finish, 1005. I prefer the M1005 series where it's like a silver trim, but this gold trim is really nice. And I have the Poly Custom 823 demonstrator finish. And I have the Pelikan M805 Blue Dunes finish. So this is great because I have two blue M800s and I really like them in my Lamy 2000 Blue Bauhaus edition. And my Momo 49 calligraphy, just for comparison in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, the M800 Blue Ocean is really nice. The nib is nice. So compared to the M1000 nib, for those that don't know the difference, as you can see, the nib difference is huge. And I like the two-tone nib of the M800, and it's just really beautiful. It's just really nice to look at. As you can see by the logos, the older M800 has the two checks, whereas the newer M1000 has the M1005 has only one check. In terms of mechanism, this is a piston filler, so it holds around 1.2, 1.3 millimeters of ink. And in this case, I'm using Graphene Faber-Castell Turquoise for my inks for this review. And inking up is really easy. The piston is really smooth, despite this being almost 30 years old. And yeah, I love this pen so far. And as you can see, the ink, no problem inking it up. The piston is very smooth and just great. Now let's get into the writing sample. This M800 is a medium nib, which is really nice medium, and it's, as you might know, M800 nibs are a little bit on the firm side, so they're not as soft as M1000 nibs, but they're very smooth, which is what I like about them. This is great for people that have hard pressure in writing, so they don't have to worry about the tines of their nibs writing like you might have to worry about with the M1000 nibs, because they're a little bit bouncy and you might accidentally sweat at times if you write with it fast or hard. But in this ink, the ink I'm using is Graphite Pastel Turquoise. I spelled it wrong, but it's okay. In terms of how this pen is, I just love it. It's very enjoyable to write with. The nib is great, and this has been on my list of a pen that I wanted to get for a while. And I bought it from someone that sold it for a really good deal, and that I was really happy with the deal I got for this. So, and I ended up selling some of my other pens just to like cover the cost of this, because I usually do not collect pens for sake of collecting. And reverse writing for this medium is great as well. And the line variation, there's not much line variation because it's a firm nib. If you want line variation, you should go with the M1000 nibs because they have a little bit softer and bouncier nib. In terms of wetness, it's actually on the medium side. It's not too wet nor is it too dry. And I'm using a rolled paper, so it doesn't really like give it best characteristics, but it's not dry. Now, in terms of pros and cons, for me personally, the fact this was the first ever limited edition by Pelikan was a huge factor for why I wanted it. And it's also because of the blue demonstrator. Blue is my favorite color, and I've seen this in a long time ago, but it was out of my price range. And once I saw a really good deal from someone I knew, then I had to get it. So the blue demo is just really nice. The gold and blue. I already have a blue Dunes finish, which is a gold, and no, it's a silver and blue finish, whereas this is gold and blue. The nib is amazing. That 2 Pelikan checks is kind of rare, and also the piston filler, the fact that you can hold a lot of ink, and just really good everyday writer, so you don't have to worry about ink capacity. It's very easy clean, and that's what I really like about it, because you can just unscrew the nib section, just flush the pen, just easily clean it, and the bounce is great as well. One of the cons is the price. It's like on the market, it goes for around 900 plus. I personally paid about $870 with shipping and everything included, which I think is a great deal for this. I ended up selling one of my Pelikan M1000s, and just to because I don't use them anymore, some of them. So in the end, I really enjoyed this, and I think it was worth it at that price point. So in terms of conclusions, I think this pen was worth it, and I really love this finish. And the blue demo finish is really nice. It looks really cool, and the fact that this was the first ever limited edition by Pelikan was just amazing. And the fact that this was my favorite color, and that the first limited edition was a blue finish, so I was like, I had to get this. And I enjoyed this nib a lot as well. The nib is great. It is a little bit on the dry side. It's not as wet as my other Pelikan nibs, so I might have it tuned to have it a little bit more wet. But then again, the Graphite Pastel Turquoise is it's not a wet ink to begin with, so but I still enjoy this pen. This is an amazing pen for what it is, and this will probably be in my collection forever because I just love the color and the finish of this pen. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.